Yo, what's going on, guys? Welcome back to another video, and in today's video I'll be making a tier list of all the new authorities that came into Anime Fighting Simulator. However, before we get into the video, 91.7% of you guys to watch my videos are not yet subscribed. What are you guys doing, man? Leave a like right now and subscribe to the channel, bro. It's completely free, and you guys will help a lot. We're trying to reach 50k before the end of the year. That would be very nice. But all right, let's get right into it, man. So y'all wanted to know what I rank these new authorities, and yes, this time I'll be doing every single one. In the first one, we have dual daggers. Now, this one is the easiest one to get. It has like a 60% chance of getting. Pretty easy, pretty easy. It's a rare one. So here are the moves. I'll just be showing them off one by one. The first one is Shadow Strike. So you basically just do this like those like jump forwards and all that. Not very cool. After that, we got the Shadow Barrage. This one looks, you know, a lot better in my opinion. And then the last one is just boring as well, man. You just disappear and it does a lot of incremental damage. Yeah, I'll do them one more time. Like these two, the first one and the last one are pretty ugly, bro. But this one looks cool and there's a lot of increments as well. I've only written down a couple things about it. A pro on it is that it's easy to get. That's pretty much it. It's very easy to get. Bro, what are my viewers doing, bro? We did dungeons earlier. Leave a like if you guys want to do dungeons with me and the viewers. Yes, live stream. Wow. But yeah, no. I also wrote a couple cons because it's a bad authority. First one is that it only does 200 true damage each cycle. But I think a lot of people, they misinterpreted what I meant about 200, 300 damage, whatever. Because true damage is basically what the damage that you do to bosses and all that. So in each cycle is basically when I use all powers. Like after I've used all powers once, that's the cycle. Collective damage is the cycle. And it only does 200 damage to bosses each cycle. Pretty bad. There's a lot of standing still moves because like there's no range moves, bro. Like this one, you know, you're going to be stuck, especially in dungeons where you can't stand still. Same with this one. It's pretty bad. And this one as well, bro. Like it's just not a good one. And you can, you know, spin one more time and most likely get White Tiger, which is a way better one. We'll get to that one. But what do we rank the dual daggers? Now, from what I've just said, I have really nowhere else to put it than D. It's a bad one, bro. The only thing it's got for it is that it's easy to get. It's a bad not curse technique, bro. It's a bad authority. There you go. Now we have White Tiger. White Tiger is an epic rarity authority. And here are the powers. I'll just start showing off King's Rupture. We got this like just one like claw. Yeah, that's pretty much it. Then we got Rending Claw. Whoa. So you kind of like just jump a little forward. And then we have Feral Cleave. So it's like this like a barrage kind of thing. Now that is in theory the authority. That's in theory, because we also got another one which is the transformation, because I kind of want to count them differently, because you want to have an like a transfer when you have the transformation on, it's a little different. All right, just trust me on this one. If you don't use transformation, then just use these moves. It's easy to get, man. White Tiger is not that hard to get. Also, it only does 250 damage, which is of course it's better than the last one, but it has the same issue that there's no range moves. So White Tiger, man, he it ain't that good, bro. I'm not gonna lie. So we're gonna put White Tiger in not an S tier, we're putting it in C tier. Yeah, I think that's a nice one. Right, after that we're gonna do the transformation now, which is like this. Wow, so cool. I mean, it looks pretty cool. I'll give it that. So I'll say straight off the bat, there are a couple pros already. The damage has already been increased by 100, because it increases your strength damage by 30%. So you're gonna do 350 true damage compared to the 250 that you did without the transformation. You know, there's still a couple cons, and that is that it's, you know, there's still no range moves. Look at them. The abilities look the same. You do just get the boost. So that's why we kind of wanted to like separate these into their own kind of thing. But I mean, if you really like want to like rank them as one, then we just, you know, get the median, like the middle. Speaking of the median, I think we should put transformation in B. So in reality, it's like a B to C tier, like the whole thing itself. All right, then we got Radiant Blade. Now this one, pretty cool, man. I'm not gonna lie. We're gonna start out with Phantom Cut, which is this like you jump towards the enemy and then you like do like a big slash. We got Crescent Spin. It's also pretty cool. I like how in Crescent Spin you can move, like, you know, you don't have to stand still. Phantom Cut, you know, kind of like stuck you in place a little bit. I'll show Crescent Spin again. Like I can move, bro. I can move. We got Guillotine, just this like sword slash from above kind of thing. Yeah, something like that. Then we got Radiant Fall, which is the last ability, and it's just like this like wave of like aura, bro. I don't even know, bro. It's something like that. Boom. Now one more time. Yeah, I got written down that a couple pros. Cooldown is not very high on the abilities, only on I think Guillotine, I would argue. argue is very high. No, Radiance Fall. Actually, wait, are the cooldown? I mean, Phantom's Cut cooldown is pretty low, and Crescent Spins as well. But I have written down that it only does 300 damage, and when you compare that to the White Tiger transformation, that's easier to get, and you get 350. You see what I'm saying? Also, it's rare to get, man. It's like a 5% if you have all game passes or whatever, bro. I don't even know if that's like, if it's 5% for you with no game passes, but still, it's rare, bro. You have to waste a lot of Chikara to get it, which is why we're putting Radiance Blade in B tier, but we're putting it behind this one. Some people, I could argue doing it like this because authorities themselves aren't that good as well. Should we just do it like this? Leave it down below, bro. I think this is better. This Radiance Blade, that's kind of mid, I'm not gonna lie, bro. And you gotta remember, for the value, you're getting a pretty good one. You know, I'm gonna put it up there. Yeah, I'll put it like this. I know we're gonna do it, we're just gonna do it like this. I think that this is better, low key, because we gotta remember this is rare. It's either one of these two. All right, guys, I'll just put it here. Let's just not think about it too much, bro. I gotta take on Great Ape one time, bro, because I still need the Nimbus cloud, guys. Yes, I made a video on how to get it, and I still don't have it. Yo, devs, if y'all watching, please increase the chances again, bro. There's no way I got it in the video. There's genuinely no way. All right, guys, wait, let's not increase the chances. There's genuinely no way I just did that. Yeah, this is sick, bro. I like the cloud mount. Does it fly the same speed as when you fly? I don't think so. Who cares? Oh, that's genuinely a W though. Right, we got Shadow Monarch, guys. Shadow Monarch, pretty cool ability. So it's the mythic one, so it has a 1% chance of, you know, being rolled whenever you spin for it. Shadow Cross is his first ability. It does like this, it's a ranged move, and it basically sends like this champion, this guy, I don't watch the anime, like further away, and then he can like do damage to the NPCs. I don't know why he's not doing damage to these, but he does damage to the NPCs and bosses and all that. After that, we got Abyssal Abyssal Severance. Boom, it just sends him, and then it does like a lot of like a barrage of AoE damage. Pretty cool. After that, we got Devouring Claw, which you spawn like this big beast, and it kind of like just hits it. Cool thing about Devouring Claw is that you can still move when using it, which I really like. Now, Ruler's Authority is the last one, and as you can see, basically what it does, it kind of like freezes the enemy in place and has a like blue effect over them, and then it does a lot of incremental damage, which is pretty cool. Now, what I have written down for this is that there are a lot of range moves, which is a pro. It's very good, actually. And the time stop like ability, man, Ruler's Authority is pretty cool. Shadow Monarch deals like no damage, bro. 250 damage each cycle. Come on, man, that's so low. Also, it's so hard to get, bro. It has a 1% chance of getting, like, it just makes no sense, man. Which is why we're gonna put it in A, simply because of the time stop ability. And when you pair him up with all like a lot, like, you know, tailed mode and like a champion, he's gonna do a lot more damage. I am purely ranking this almost because of the range moves. Like, his damage is not that good. It's his range. He has so many range moves, and there's no end lag. Like, you don't even stand still when you use his moves, which is so good. I really like that. We're gonna put it in A tier. Right, the next one, guys, Awakened Shadow Monarch. If there's actually another authority that I don't know about, bro, I'll just never make tier list again, bro. I just suck at them, man. Right, let's take a look. First ability is called Apex Severance. So it does it's very similar to the other Shadow Monarch, because it's just Awakened Shadow Monarch. So it did like the jumping ability, and then yep, did some damage there. So that we got Void Step, which does the very similar ability to the X ability on the normal Shadow Monarch. They're just basically juiced up and look way cooler. King's Descent, really cool. I like this ability a lot. Let me just use the Apex again. Yeah, Void Steps again. Yes. Now we got to the last ability, Sovereign Judgment. This got a whole cutscene. We're gonna put this whole cutscene in the video. So yeah, let's go. Boom. It does like this cool thing with the blue hand, and then spawns him in, and then he does like this. Also, you don't take any damage when you're in the cutscene, so I really love this ability. There's one thing I don't like, and that is that it looks cool. You get like cutscene moves. We don't need those, bro. We don't need those. They're not most optimal. Hey, man, it is what it is. I think it's pretty cool. What I've written down is that it looks cool, and it's rare, and it's still got a lot of range abilities. I will give it one con, and that it still does only 350 damage. Considering how rare this is, that's like mid. You get what I'm saying? It's whatever. I had to put it as a con because I feel like it's more a con than a pro. Obviously, they took a step up from Shadow Monarch, but hey, man, still, bro, come on. Also, bro, it's so hard to get, man. You have to craft it, bro, on top of like a tower, bro. It's so hard, man. And where do we put it? That's the good question. It's better than this, so I'm gonna have to put it like in front. But is it S tier, guys? Are we gonna put it in S? I'll put it in S simply because this is a tier list on all of the authorities and not on all powers in the game, because I think it's definitely the best authority there is right now. There's some small changes I could do here to the list, you know. I still still feel like this is the general, you know, gist of it, basically. You know, this is essentially like how the list is kind of like going. The only really thing that people probably weren't expecting is that White Tiger is over, essentially, the Radiant Blade. That wouldn't make a lot of sense because Radiant Blade is rare. Let's just take this fruit real quick. Please be magma, bro. Please. What is it? Rubber. No. Right. Well, it doesn't matter. Thank you guys so much for watching this tier list video. If y'all want more tier list videos, let's reach 100 likes on this video. And if y'all did enjoy, subscribe as well, bro. It's completely free, man. Join the Discord. And yeah, we're trying to reach 50k before the end of the year, so it would be awesome if you guys could subscribe. All right. Thank you guys so much for watching, and I'll see you guys. Adios.